My name's David Williams. I'm originally from the Channel Islands. I grew up on the islands of Guernsey and Alderney, and I currently live in Southampton. I'm a professional sim racer for Coanda Sim Sports and a coach for Virtual Racing School. I've always had a love for cars. Always used to watch F1 as a child, and I dreamed of being an F1 driver when I grew up. Really, it was just a lack of opportunity growing up on Alderney. There isn't really a racetrack or a kart track. So the next best thing really was racing games, which I really enjoyed. And it wasn't long before my parents got me a steering wheel. But really, it wasn't until I was about 15 that I sort of discovered online racing. Well, first and foremost, the level of competition and just the general standard is just unmatched anywhere else. I don't think you can find the same structured and sanctioned, organised racing elsewhere. It really is just absolutely brilliant. On top of that, obviously, the tracks are about as realistic as they come. They're all laser scanned, incredibly accurate. Every single curb and bump is precisely modelled realistically, and of course the physics are very good as well. Extremely, high fidelity and extremely realistic. So it's the most authentic recreation of real racing, which is really, what I'm looking for. I don't know, really. It's the sensation that a car gives you on the limits, the feeling that you get when you're on the edge of adhesion. And the thrill of speed. You even get some of that in a sim, believe it or not. It's a buzz. Of course, the best part is the competition and the desire to be the best, and the challenge that you have and the struggle that you have in trying to cross the line in front of everyone. And also the personal challenge of not knowing your potential and seeing just how far you can go and how good you can be. In terms of coaching, I really enjoy helping others to become better and faster and more importantly to really reach their potential. It's an incredible opportunity for aspiring drivers like myself to compete for the chance to race in what is a highly regarded championship with extremely valuable support and financial backing in order to pursue a career in real racing through the ladder that Mazda Motorsport offers. For iRacing to offer a path for sim racers to qualify is amazing, as it's not something which would normally be an option for me and many others without their support. In addition to a proven sim record, I've got a lot of real on-track experience, which is obviously going to be required for the Shootout, as I'll be put up against drivers with significant real-life experience. I've competed in many racing competitions with professional instruction, such as GT Academy, Ginetta Want to Race and the VW Scholarship. I've also got lots of track day experience. I've studied and worked in the field of engineering for a few years. I'm also highly analytical. I actually enjoy analysis out of the car just as much as I actually enjoy driving. I have a strong social media profile and reach, especially through Virtual Racing School, where articles and videos get 100,000 views plus on Facebook commonly. So back in 2011, I made the iRacing Intel GP Series final in Germany, and I managed to get third place there. And last week I was at the Sim Expo at the Nürburgring in Germany. They had a couple of competitions there. On the Saturday was the Sim Trophy. Really awesome atmosphere, awesome weekend, and I managed to get third place there as well. Millions of third places. In terms of real life racing, in 2012 I reached the final stages of the race camp for GT Academy. That was at Silverstone. A week-long intensive driving experience with coaching and all sorts of different vehicles. Yeah, easily the most amazing experience of my life. A really good instruction from the likes of Johnny Herbert and Rob Bath. And obviously I didn't win that, but I made it to the last selection process at the end of the week as a runner-up in the UK. Last year I was also a runner-up in the Ginetta Want to Race competition, another competition where the winner gets a fully funded season of Ginetta racing, and I'm also doing that again this year, currently ongoing. I've made the finals, which are next month in October. Well, okay, so I took over the car from my teammate in a big sim race who'd basically driven the stint of his life to claim the lead and held on to the lead when he handed it over to me, only to realise that when I took over the car and left the pits that I didn't have the pit limiter assigned to a button, which effectively ruined the race.